Are you tired of all the different jig molds out there and never knowing which one to buy? Well, if you fish around wood, then you're in the right place. If you want to learn how to make an Arky head jig, then you're in the right place as well. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make an Arky head jig with your dual molds.
Guys, we're making Arky heads in today's video. I'm super excited to show you how to make these and then take you out on the water and show you how awesome they are for actually catching bass. A lot of tackle making videos out there, but not a lot that show the tackle making process along with the actual fish catches. In today's video, you're getting just that. I've got a product list down in the description of today's video. It's got everything listed out along with my Dual Molds affiliate link. If you guys decide to get anything or want to get into the tackle making hobby, make sure to check out the affiliate link that is in the description so that way Dual Molds knows that I sent you over there.
This is the Dual Molds Arky style jig. This mold will make 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce, and 1/2 ounce Arky head jigs. Something else that you're gonna need to make these jigs is something to melt your lead. This is the Lee Production Pot 4. One of the things I like to do is leave that mold up on top of the lead pot and it heats everything up nicely. So everything should be nice and hot. It's time to pour our first 1/2 ounce jig. We're just gonna get everything nice underneath that pot, get everything into that mold. We should have a pretty good complete pour after that. So now it's time to open up the mold, check out our jig. And there you have it, we got a nice complete pour. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut off the sprue. So on the back of this Arky head, there's just a little bit of a rough spot because of where that sprue got cut off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a file and I'm gonna file off that rough spot to make everything nice and smooth. This right here is called a fluid bed. I like to powder paint my jigs with a fluid bed. It pumps air into the powder paint and helps get you a nice smooth layer of paint over the head of your jig. You're also gonna need a heat gun, basically like a 10 to a 20 count for these 1/2 ounce jig. Kind of just depends on how hot your heat gun will get. So one of the things you need to do right away after you get these out of the paint is get that base hole pin out, so that way everything is nice and open when you go to put the weed guard in later. So the next step in the process with these jigs is taking the eye buster tool and cleaning out the eye of the hook. And I just like to go in on both sides of the hook eye with the eye buster tool, break loose that paint, and then I'll take a hook point and just go through on both sides as well just to clean it out just a little bit more. And then now you have a nice clean eye for that line to go through when it's time to fish these jigs. So if you're curious of the color paint that we're using for these jigs, it's called Go Time. It's a Protec powder paint, and we're about to bake these jigs. But before we do, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of this Arky head, what you think of this paint color, and what your favorite type of jig to fish is. I like to bake these twice, 350 at 20 minutes, and I like to do it 2 different times. I like to do it twice because I feel like it gets that paint a little bit harder. It makes it a little bit more durable when you're banging it on stuff. In today's video, we're going to be using pre-made skirts from 6 Sense Fishing. This color right here on the left is Jungle Craw, and the one on the right with the purple is Candy Bluegill. So when it comes to putting on that pre-made jig skirt, you need to make sure that the skirt collar is offset a little bit to one side because you need the longer side to overlap and fall evenly with the shorter side. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that jig skirt and you're gonna grab your jig that you just made, and you're gonna put that hook point directly in the middle of that jig skirt and go down into that shorter side. You're gonna make sure everything's kind of evenly spaced out, and then you're gonna push that jig skirt all the way up till it meets the top of that jig collar. And then there you have it. We got our jig all ready to go. We just gotta put that weed guard in there. So most of the time when I'm putting in my weed guards, I'm using 2-part epoxy. Just something simple like this Gorilla Glue 2-part epoxy sets up really fast. See, you could also use super glue, but I use the epoxy. The main thing you want to make sure of with the 2-part epoxy is that you get even parts of both sides. Since we only got 3 jigs, we don't need a ton. You want to make sure that both parts of the epoxy are mixed nice and evenly. So you position your jig so you don't get any epoxy on the skirt itself. And then I'm just going to simply put that weed guard into the hole that I made when pouring up these jigs.
So as you can see, guys, making your own jigs, not all that difficult and definitely something you're gonna be able to do, and you can make some killer looking jigs. That Arky head is perfect to fish around brush and to also fish around grass. Fished a lot around wood in a trip that I took with the Dual Molds crew on the Mississippi River. I'm gonna take you out there right now and show you that these Arky heads do catch fish. So in a lot of places around the country, it's getting into that fall, it's starting to cool down, and people may not be fishing as much, but you still need to go check out Waterland Fishing Optics. Waterland makes awesome sunglasses. The pair that I got right here is the Ashore frames. I love these Ashore frames for on the water fishing. I wear them when I'm bed fishing sometimes, and just a lot of times out on the water. The sides on these Ashores block out a lot of light, so it helps you see everything down in the water a lot better. Waterland has a bunch of different frame options and a bunch of different lens colors, so they're gonna be able to get you dialed into exactly what you're looking for out there on the water. Head over to the Waterland website, it's waterlandcode.com, and use my discount code LUNA15.
There we go. There we go. Jig fish. There we go. Dual mold Arky head, 6-inch stroker craw for the trailer. Little guy, but still fun. There we go. So? Maybe. Get in the boat. Come back. Another one on the jig, little guy. Hopefully he's a keeper. We're competing against the other guys again today. This jig's doing it, guys. Something about that color, I think, today. There we go. He might. He might. Let's find out. He feels light. He feels light. There we go. Ooh. That's a better one.
Yeah, I think they'll do the trick. Looks like I need to tie a jig. Get that jig on, boy.
There we go.
I don't have one heavier net in my pocket. Let's try this one.
I got bit. There we go.
Huh? You a little humper or no? I don't want to put that down still.
I got it. I got it. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. I love that stuff. Oh, dude, they're going nuts up here. Dude, this isn't even good.
Oh, I'm bit. There we go. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Another one on the jig. This guy smoked it. This thing absolutely smoked that Arky Jig. It's been an Arky Jig palooza for me this trip. It's a fun way to catch them. See you later, brother. Okay. Oh. There we go. There we go. The old Arky head from Dual Molds and the Stroker Craw from 6 Cents.
As you can see, guys, you can definitely make your own jigs, take them out on the water and catch bass. Throwing those jigs that you made at home, you have all the freedom to make them exactly how you want them. So guys, head over to the Dual Molds website through my affiliate link that's down in the description along with that product list. If you go to the website, you want to get into tackle making, they also have a great starter kit to make Arky heads exactly like the ones in today's video. So head over there through my affiliate link so they know that I sent you. If you guys want to see more tackle making content, make sure to click on the playlist that's on the screen right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.